What's up, Mullen shareholders? Welcome back to the channel. And what's up, you money makers? Welcome back. Mullen was up 15% today. I'm going to cover a couple of latest updates that happened for Mullen, MULN ticker symbol today. They have extended their maturity of senior secured convertible note, which is $28 million. That was due in July, and now that will be due in 2 years from now in July 2020. The second thing I want to cover today is the Fortune 500 company that is going to come up in Q2. The third thing that I wanted to note, and you should also note that their volume just spiked up today. Take a look. Last week we were seeing about 50 million, give or take, in volume. Today volume was 2x than what we saw on Friday, which is once again a great news. If you take a look at Mullen, all in all, one day we are up 15%. Within last 5 consecutive trading sessions, we are up 44%. For last 1 month, we are up 44.76, so almost 45% run up. Now, if you believe that Mullen can hit 3x and can go to $5 from this price point, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to let me know when do you think Mullen will hit that price, because there are some great positive catalysts coming up. Now, Mullen, while they have $65 million more or less cash on hand, it's a market cap of 505 million US dollar company. One of a kind, innovative company, and what they have done in terms of their battery technology could be super exclusive and explosive, both in terms of what they can offer for the shareholders and investors, because they are potentially looking into other than car and other devices as well, including cell phones and other devices. So that could be massive in terms of the licensing revenue that we can expect. Now let's talk first about this particular news that came today, June 21st, 2022, that Mullen extends maturity of senior secured convertible note. Before I go ahead, I just wanted to ask you if you can hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That will be super helpful. Also, note that I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are only for the entertainment purposes. Do your own due diligence. It's risk versus reward. Penny stock. Now, company extended the maturity of $28 million note due in July 2022 by 2 years, and that extends the maturity of $28 million note to July 2024, which is going to help the company while they need cash the most. And the company, emerging electric vehicle EV manufacturer, announced today that it has extended the maturity of the senior secure convertible note to $28 million. Originally, that was due in July 2022 by 2 years. The company originally entered into a secured convertible promissory note on July 23rd, 2020, and many companies do that when they are in the startup phase and they want to raise capital. They have that with DBI Lease Buyback Servicing LLC, which is an affiliate of this particular investment LLC company. Azusa Holding LLC. This is an existing Mullen shareholder that has acquired the note from Drawbridge and entered into an agreement with Mullen to extend the maturity date of this note by 2 years. And this original note was scheduled to mature once again in 2022, which is now going to be in July 2024. So they got now 2 more years. Now, this note extension with Azusa is an important for us as it preserves our cash flow at a time when the economy appears to be hitting some headwinds, and provides the company with a strengthened cash position that allows us to execute on our EV plan. That's what David Micheri, their CEO and chairman of Mullen Executive, told us. Now, further details on these transactions you can always find on 8K forum on SEC website, so on and so forth. But this is going to be exciting. Once again, their cash position was more than $65 million. And here is what their CEO has to say before a few days. And their CEO said, major Fortune 500 company coming in Q2, cash position exceeding $65 million. Now, these companies are cash savvy. That happens to begin with, so they front load with a ton of cash. Take a look, their valuation is $500 million at the moment, and this can go very well about $1 billion. any time because of their innovation, automation, and what the company is doing at the moment. If they are announced with Fortune 500 company, once they're also on Russell indexes, that is going to be super important. Mullen has a potential to completely disrupt the EV battery space, predicted by worth of $175 billion by 2028. The company entered with Nextech to produce some of the much cheaper lithium sulfur LIS batteries that will power the company's estimated production of 100,000 electric cars over the next 5 years. So that is going to be amazing. They are also looking into 600 miles. Take a look at EV range of 600 mile on a 150 kilowatt hour battery pack with 300 miles with 18 minutes charge with DC fast charging, which is going to be amazing, and which is why many people are speculating where Mullen can go, because it does not seem like just the car company where they have this cash position, and they're going to be announced major Fortune 500 company that is purchasing cargo vans. Now this comes days after Mullen reported that they expect reporting a cash position of more than $65 million that they have filed with SEC. So you want to note that. Now all this news are going to come up around the same time by the end of June or early July, more or less in Q2. And the forecast for Mullen Automative could be 2x, 3x just in no time. And think about what was done back in the days. If you take a look at 5 years, we have seen that it was $15. We got back down, once again $6. We got back up all the way to $14. And right now we are historically down below $2, precisely $1.52. $1 was a pretty good support, precisely $1.05 was a very good support, which worked pretty well, and Mullen did go below $1 but quickly jumped back up. I would not be surprised if it jumps up $5 very soon given the news, but do your own due diligence, because it could be buy the rumor and sell the news type of a situation. Once Mullen Automative could provide the surge higher following the battery update, because it rose. We saw that it went up 44% just in last 5 days, which is once again massive. So if you invested $100 before 5 days, turned into $145, which is such a great investment, and congratulations to you. They also released some of the promising update for its solid battery state technology, and they have hired a new executive to run the global operation division as well. The key update that you want to note is the main catalyst. So these are the catalysts that you can look into. Number 1, the battery. Number 2, the Fortune 500 update and announcement. Number 3, the main catalyst that sent the share of Mullen higher was the announcement that the stock will be joining both Russell 2000 and Russell 3000 indices at the end of June. This is going to be significant because there will be more eyeballs looking into this particular stock with this benchmark index for the US-based small cap companies. Now, small cap companies got hard got really hit hard during 2022, the first half of 2022. Now, for whatever reason, if the market rebounds, you can expect that the small caps will gain the most because they got hammered the most as well, which also means that Mullen will be introduced into ETFs, so on and so forth, and Russell 2000 ETF that is there, which is more than $50 billion in asset under the management for both retail and institutional investors, which also means that there will be more and more buying happening from the institutions. So you want to really think about that. This really got caught a lot of eyes, that the summary of the results for the battery test that they have done with the battery pack level with a 150 kilowatt per hour battery will be able to provide 600 mile of range with just on a single charge. This could be revolutionary when it comes to EV market. Now, what Mullen did all in all, 100 million plus volume just in today's trading session, where their average volume is 87.2 million. That is a pretty good sign in my opinion, because back in the days we used to see, just before a couple of days, we used to see 40 to 50 million in volume that jumped up to 102 million, which is once again a bullish sign, and we have seen higher low, and we have been seeing higher and higher low. Take a look, $1.02, $1.08, $1.10, $1.21, and $1.38. So we are seeing higher and higher lows, and we are seeing also higher and higher highs for last consecutive 5 to 6 trading sessions. $1.08, $1.17, $1.28, 39, and 63, which is massive in my opinion, that this is creating a very bullish pattern. If you take a look, the way Mullen went down in terms of the moving average was significant. We were seeing the moving average of close to $5, and it dropped really fast, went to $1.52, where the real-time price met. At the moment, with the moving average, the red bar is the moving average. If you take a look at the RSI, which is 61, in my opinion, it's a balanced RSI. It's not an overbought or not an oversold condition. We're waiting once again for this catalyst to happen, Russell 2000, 3000 indexes, which is when Mullen will have a significant jump, in my opinion, at least in the volume. We'll see some rise into the price point as well. When we hear more about the Fortune 500 announcement, we'll gain even more. The battery pack and battery announcement is going to change the game, not for the short term, but for the long term. And once again, I would not be surprised if Mullen can 3x in next few weeks. I hope you liked this video. If you did, click the like button. I put a lot of energy, effort, and my time in building this video, so your help is very much appreciated. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.